first part of the day is always the best for fishing. Always the best. And we got birds up here right now. So that's basically telling us that we've got bait up there. So we got birds and bait. We should have there. Okay, so once we get out there, get our gear ready, get our downriggers out. We got a downrigger right here. A downrigger is an electric machine that has a 12-pound cannonball on it. So you drop the cannonball down, and that's the clip there that's attached to it, and over it goes down to whatever depth that you would like. We fish 2 of them at the same time, 1 on each side of the boat. We've got a clip on it. We use this clip here, attach our line to. Downrigger takes us down to our depth of choice. Then we take our lure of choice, which could be plugs, spoons, herring, anchovies, bait, just about anything you can imagine. Make your choice. Clip your lure on, clip your clip onto your main line, and send it down to the depth. When the fish bites, he grabs it and he gives it a pull. Your rod tip is moving. You grab the rod, reel as fast as you can, and as you reel it, and then strike the fish, and out it comes off of the clip. And now you've just basically got your lure and your fish,
just
of course,
you and the fish at that point.
just you and the fish. Raise your downrigger up. What we've got here is a number of different lures. One of the most common used on the West Coast and the East Coast, the inside of Vancouver Island, is a flasher hoochie setup. Okay, this was invented by commercial fishermen many years ago. It's still used by commercial fishermen. Oh. So flashers, hoochies, they come in all different colors, different sizes.
So baby squid, basically, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's the teaser heads that you can use, and you put an anchovy on the inside of it. You can use it with a flasher or without a flasher.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how does the flasher work?
Well, the flasher basically, the flasher goes on your main line and the flasher spins. And as it spins with the hoochie kicks as the flasher spins. It'll actually give the hoochie movement. So that's how the flasher and hoochie works. Some troll them fast, some fish them slow. And here's another commercial way to catch salmon is plugs. Okay, these are locally made, been locally made for years and years. And plugs work.
So that's supposed to look like what kind of fish?
Any kind of bait fish, herring, usually. And then here's another kind of hoochie that you fish. This is a squid hoochie that you fish behind a flasher, so it makes it kick. And another bait fish that is eaten by everything in the ocean. A lot of squid out there. Mm-hmm. Another kind of lure is a spoon. Same thing. You can fish the spoon by itself, or you can fish it with the flasher. I prefer to use it without the flasher, so we don't have that kicking around, but at certain times you have to do whatever has to be done to make the fish, get the fish bite.
Good, good.
Yeah, you bet.
So how do you decide which one of these to use?
Well, that's their experience thing again.
Okay.
That's the experience.
Okay.
And you also have to kind of match the hatch. If you catch a fish and you open the belly of the fish, you can see what they're feeding on.
Okay.
And if they're not feeding on anything, then you have to think about what kind of lure to use and just put it down there and see what works. And if it doesn't, change it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You bet.
Great.
Yeah, it's a little far there, Trev, but anyway. And he's a wild fish, so we have to let this one go. Okay.
We actually wild.
So I'll show you here. This one's.
How do you know? Wild?
Adipose fin.
Oh yeah. Yep.
See the adipose fin here?
Oh yeah. Very nice.
So it's a wild fish. So out here, offshore, these are scratches. Yeah, predators.
Wow.
Yep. So we have to. Yep, beautiful color.
Yep.
So offshore, we have to let them go. Mandatory by law.
Very nice. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. How do you find the salmon?
Well, that's all an experience kind of thing, basically. Yeah, great question. Well, how to find salmon? Well, of course, you look for what nature gives you naturally. You look for birds, you look for bait, and you look for fishy water. But experience is a big part of it. knowing what to look for and where to put your gear and what kind of gear to use.
Yeah. So we say
Yeah.
fishy water. What does that mean?
Fishy
In the
water?
mind of a 30-year guide.
Fishy water, well, like I said, birds, bait.
Yeah.
You're looking for, pieces of water that just look fishy.
Okay.
It's all about experience.
Okay. We're hiring you next year, Carl. Don't worry.
It's hard to explain. It's not basically that's why it's a good idea to get a guide. And if you want to do it yourself, then get a guide to teach you, and then you're basically on your own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you ready to catch some fish?
I've never been ready to catch fish, Carl.
Well, then we're going to see if we can catch you some fish.
I'm dying to do that. So.